G'day guys, I'm here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida for a really special afternoon and I cannot wait. I'm here to meet the Carbocci family. Now they're a really special family because unfortunately Hannah, one of the daughters of the family, was a part of the Parkland shooting tragedy. She saw her classmates fall, but the family have rallied together and using the bowling community have raised over $30,000 to help the victims of the shooting. I heard this story and thought, I've just got to meet these guys. So here I am in Florida, ready to meet them. We've got some bowling balls in the pro shop ready for them to drill that we're going to give to them. My good friend Andres Gomez is going to drill them up for us. We're going to spend some time on the lanes together, and then AMF Margate has opened up the place for a couple of hours for free bowling. It's going to be a really good night and I just cannot wait to meet these guys. G'day, how are you? Brady, yeah? Nice to meet you. How are you?
Big fan.
Lorenzo? G'day mate, nice to meet you. How are you? Hannah?
I'll hug you.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. G'day, nice to meet you too. I'll give you a colour cutting.
No worries.
Good. And the mum.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming out, guys. No, this is going to be a lot of fun. All right, so what we're going to do, we'll go and talk to Andres, and then we'll get them all drilled up for us. That's a good ball, that one right there. See that? That's me. Future him. All right, so grab your bowling balls that aren't drilled, and we'll talk to Andres in the shop, and he'll get Oh, for me? Oh, thank you very much. I feel like I might have to get changed. Okay. This is the original one?
That we made for you.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, well, I'll put it on. Oh, that's so cool. It's got my logo down the bottom here. How cool is that? All right, I'm gonna put it on. And then this one is?
That one, the person who made the shirt, he was just messing around and
Oh, okay.
trying to get a good photo of you on a shirt.
That's cool too. All right, that's awesome. Thank you so much. That's really, really sweet. All right, coming to the pro shop.
All right.
So you have everybody's specs, or do you need to measure? Okay. I just wanted to say thank you to Andres and all of his staff for donating his time, obviously drilling these bowling balls for nothing. Thank you very much, mate. It's really, really awesome of you. Thanks a lot. So we'll let him do his thing, and we'll go and have a bowl. How's that sound? All right, let's go do it. Okay, so how old are we all?
I'm 17.
17?
He's 9.
9?
She's 19.
19, okay. And the school team that you play for is called, what are they called? What's this?
Well, we just call them the Bowling Eagles.
Bowling Eagles.
Yep.
All right, so I am now an honorary Eagle. Is there room on the team for me?
Yes, of course.
I'm an honorary Eagle. Sign me up. Ooh, I think I could bowl well here for the school team.
Yes.
That's a good shot. There you go. Okay guys, so this is Brady Carbocci, Hannah's father. Brady, one of the things that really inspired me hearing about your story is able to find some good from something really bad. Tell me a little bit about what you've been able to achieve financially for the community using the bowling community.
Well, we've been reached out to the community shortly after the incident, and you know, we just asked for a couple of bowling ball donations and figured maybe we could raise about, you know, I was thinking $1,000 in my head, and the bowling community really stepped up, and they just were phenomenal. We were able to raise close to $30,000 between the shirt sales and all the ball raffles we did. And within 5 minutes of me putting up the post, probably had about 10 guys from pro shops all around the area and even from around the country reach out and said that, yeah, put me down for a ball, put me down for 2. So it was phenomenal. Just a absolute, you know, amazing community togetherness to pull it off.
Yeah, and I think, that's one of the things that really kind of inspired me, and honestly, it really touched me was, as a father, I have children of my own, and to be in that situation like you were, the fear that must have been running through you, but to not let that control you, but to use it as motivation to say, okay, well, what can we do to help? Is there anyone in particular that helped you with this project?
Well, there were so many. I mean, if I would have known, I would have brought a list and I could have named everybody, because there was really a lot of people that reached out and just gave us the bowling balls. But Andres Gomez and Carlos Toban were big helps. Steve Nagy the third sent some bowling balls down. Mark Book from the pro shop in Boca, he helped us out. Mike Roberts, Vince Kuzmicki, he helped us with the tournament we ran, the fundraising tournament, which raised a lot, but over $6,000. And it was just, there's so many, I'm sorry for anybody that I missed, but there's just so many names to remember, and they were all just phenomenal. They didn't hesitate to step up and help us out.
So if anybody out there who's watching this wants to help still, what's the best way for them to either donate or be a part of this cause?
Well, if you want to get a t-shirt, you could go to www.moneysportswear.com, and it's run by a gentleman named Sal Maggio Jr., and he was a phenomenal help. He was in that shop day and night to make these shirts for everybody, and the orders were just pouring in nonstop. So he was just amazing, and there was a few other bowlers that went into the shop and donated their time to help him too with the shirts. So you could go there, and the Broward Education Foundation is running the fund, the Marjory Stoneman Douglas Victims Fund, and they could just go to their website and make a donation there if they'd like to help out that way.
All right, guys, dig into your pockets. It's a really good cause. This is an amazing family. You guys, I honestly don't know what to say. When I read your story and when I was told your story from Bowler's Journal, my initial reaction was, I gotta meet these guys. Yeah. This is incredible. So it is an absolute honor.
It's an honor to meet you too. I mean, my son and all of us are huge bowling fans. We're all bowlers, and we were just thinking that the call you made that night was over and above, but to actually give us all that equipment and then to actually come here and do this with us, we just think it's the most fantastic thing, and we thank you so much for it.
Man, look, I said it to you on the phone. Sometimes the people who day in, day out, doing something nice for a community or raising money, sometimes we forget to give them something a little special. Yeah. So hopefully, yeah, we enjoy this evening, and look, I'm at your disposal. Anything you need, just ask.
Thank you. Can't thank you enough.
No worries, man. I love the way that you move through the approach. It's really steady, it's really smooth, you repeat it really well. But the one thing that I want to see you do is, as you're getting to the foul line and letting go of that ball, you still are quite upright with your left knee. So when you're letting it go, you're kind of losing a little bit of that power because your left knee is so stiff and straight. So as we get into that foul line, I want to see that left knee get really low, and then as it gets lower, you're going to be able to drive, which is funny because that's what the name of the ball is, but you're going to be able to drive into the foul line and really execute a more powerful delivery. So I know you're only 9 now, but if you work on that as you get older, you're going to see progressively more and more power, more and more speed. But if that left leg stays straight, as you let go of the ball, you're too high on the ball, so you kind of lose a lot of your leverage. Does that make sense? All right, throw me a shot now. That's a better shot, way better shot. Really good shot, my man, really good shot. Really good shot. Okay, so I'm here with Hannah. Hannah has been very generous and given me her high school bowling shirt here. So I'm now officially an Eagle, right?
Yes.
I'm officially an Eagle. Hannah, I want to talk a little bit about how did you get into bowling? So before the Eagles, how did you get into it?
Actually, about only 5 years ago, I started bowling because my siblings, they've been bowling since they were little. I realized that watching my dad do it, I wanted to try it too. So first I wasn't very good at all. I started my high school, my freshman year, I only averaged like 140, 130 at most. And then over the summer and after the season, I practiced more and more. And the next year, in my sophomore year, I actually went to states as an individual, and that was a fun trip. I did really well, finished in the top 10% of the state, so that was fun. And then after practicing constantly with my dad and my family, I got my average up to 196 now. So
No, I can absolutely see how hard you've worked on your game, because fundamentally speaking, you have a really solid base. It's really, really great to see. So now that you're in high school, you're bowled for a high school team, the Eagles. Shout out to the Eagles out there. What are the aspirations moving forward? Next year's your senior year, so after that year, where does Hannah want to bowl?
I want to be a collegiate bowler.
Okay.
I'm going to be bowling on the Martin Methodist Red Hawks team where Bob learned
coaches.
Yeah, so I'll be bowling collegiately, and then after that I want to go to the PWBA tour.
Wonderful. Well, I'm going to help you as much as I can to get there, absolutely. So you've got your little bowling life planned out. However, not that long ago, it all could have been a lot different. As much as you want to share, as little as you want to share, talk about the incident.
It was Valentine's Day, and at the beginning of the morning that day we had a fire drill already in our second period, and so we went out, we did our normal drill, and then we went back inside. But at around 2:20 we had about 20 minutes left of school. In the freshman building I was in, the classroom 1214 with Miss Seamus and my fourth period Holocaust class. So at around 2:20 we heard the shots started, and they just sounded like someone banging against lockers. Like if you were to go to those lockers over there and start banging on them really hard, that's what it sounded like. And then the fire alarm went off from the smoke of the gun, we found out afterwards. And so everyone in the main building was probably very confused because we had had a fire drill recently that morning. So after that, we heard the glass break of our classroom door, because there's a little window that has it. So it broke, and then he started shooting into our classroom. I heard my classmates screaming, and we didn't know what was going on. I was under my teacher's desk, so all I could do was hear it. I couldn't see it. And then after about 30 seconds of him coming from our classroom, he left, and he went back to other classrooms, and then he went upstairs. We had assumed it had just stopped because we didn't hear anything else, but he went upstairs to the next 2 floors. And then about 8 minutes later, we heard the police. They came to our door. They asked how many of us were injured, and they got all the injured kids out, and then they evacuated us out of the building. And then I ran to the other side of the street where the school is. It's Pine Island Road. I ran to the other side, and as soon as I got out, I called my dad because I didn't have cell phone service. So I just called him, and I was telling him what had happened, and he was already on the way to pick me up. So when he picked me up, finally, after I walked about 1.5 miles down that road, he picked me up, and I told him what had happened, and I was crying, screaming. I didn't know how I was supposed to be feeling. I was just feeling a lot at once. And so we got home finally at around 3:05, and we were just listening to the police radio, the news, and we were just trying to figure out what had happened, how many of the people that were injured were killed, and what was just going to happen to the school. So at around 3:40, we heard that they had arrested him, the shooter. And so after that, we were just listening to the news all night, just thinking about
what could have been.
Yeah.
So when you first heard the window of the door shatter, did you have any idea what was going on? Why did the window shatter? I mean, you heard all the noise, but you didn't know what it was. So at what point were you very confident, okay, this is somebody with a gun?
After around the 5th shot we heard in the hallway, that was in the first 2 classrooms before ours, we all looked at each other, and we were just like, okay, we need to hide. So we all ran to our hiding spots, and we got into our hiding spots as quickly as we could. And that's when I got under the desk, that I heard the glass shatter, and I knew that the shooting was happening. Yeah.
I mean, like you said, you're very emotional. I don't even think there is English words that can really translate to how any one person feels. So it's such a terrible, terrible thing. But using that moment, how does it make you feel to see the bowling community step up, help you and your family raise, over $30,000?
I was really thankful that they helped at first. We thought about the idea of raising the money through the bowling and bowling ball raffles and stuff, we thought maybe we would get at most like $5,000, $10,000, but we never thought that we would get $30,000. Like, we were just blown away by how many people helped us and how many people helped us run the ball raffles and do the t-shirts and everything, so we were just really thankful.
It's the one thing that I think a lot of people forget about bowling is I'm from Australia, okay, and I'm here with you right now, and we're a part of a family. It's a bowling family, and when the family calls upon its members to help, it is amazing at how much help the bowling community do give its bowlers. And that's kind of one of the things that I'm really grateful about. And like you said, I mean, you didn't expect to raise $30,000, and yet here we are, $30,000 helping the families of the victims. Is there anything that comes to mind that you want to say thank you to? I mean, I know there's a lot of individual people, but is there like maybe a blanket thank you that you'd want to say?
I just want to say thank you to the entire bowling community everywhere. I know people have donated from out of state, out of the country, everywhere, and so I just want to say thank you to everyone, and I especially want to say thank you to you for taking time out of your very busy schedule to come bowl with us.
I had nothing else to do. What was I going to do? Go home? I'd have to mow the lawns or something. So this is a lot. This is a lot more fun for me. I'm super honoured and proud of you, and I've only got to know you this afternoon. I think you are an intelligent, beautiful, great bowler. We're going to stay in contact, and anything you need from me, you've got my details. Don't be afraid to say, hey, there's a new ball coming out. Can I have one? I mean, you got it, whatever you need. All right, give me a cuddle. You're a sweetheart.
Thank you.
I'll tell you something. I have done this in pro-ams maybe 10 times, right? 10 kids. No. Everyone has struck on the first.
Take it.
First time. We did it the first time. Thank you so much for everybody coming out today. The first thing is going to be a game that I like to play. Also a couple of bowling balls that I'd like to raffle off tonight, and whatever you've got in your pockets, $1, $5, whatever you want to donate towards the raffle, would be very much appreciated. And again, I want you guys to have a really good night. I'm here for a little bit longer, so if you need a photo, an autograph, please just come and tap me on the shoulder, and I'm at your disposal this evening. All right, so we've got Jaren and Noah. Jaren's gonna bowl on this lane. Noah's gonna bowl on this lane. Now this is just to be crowned the high ball champion of Margate right now. Be the ball, Noah, be the ball. Ooh! All right. Right now, Jaren's mind is talking to him. Execute the best delivery, it's pretty close. Well done, mate, well done, congratulations. So I'm gonna get you to talk to Andres Gomez. He's gonna hook you up with a bowling ball from up the back. Congratulations. Okay, Hannah, thank you so much for giving me some of your time this afternoon. I've had a blast. It's been an honor to meet you. Thank you for making me an honorary Eagle. I'm looking for our next school match. Would you just let me know where I've got to be, and I'll have my shoes ready to go. All right, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but we'll see. We'll try our luck. I think you're an amazing woman. It's been a real pleasure to meet you. I'm so sorry what has happened, but I'm so grateful that you've been able to turn it into something positive with you and your family. I'd love to have a hug.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody here at AMF Margate for putting on the free bowl-in for everybody, for giving an opportunity for Hannah and I to meet. Thank you to Andres Gomez for drilling some of Hannah and her family's bowling balls. Thank you very much to Storm Bowling for giving those bowling balls for free. I love bowling. I love what bowlers do for each other. And if I'm brutally honest, I think the community of bowling is one of the most beautiful communities in the world. So you're a part of that if you're watching this right now. So thank you. Once again, one more hug.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Peace, we're out.